What's good, what's good, what's good, what's good, what's good, what's good, what's good? YouTube. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? I'm in much better spirits. Much better spirits, much better spirits. Much better spirits. I feel much better. I wanted to get on here to just talk. Just talk. And I finally figured out how to get this situated because it was becoming a problem having the thing tilted to the side. So I apologize about that. So now I'm working with it. Nobody talks about how hard it is to be a YouTuber. Nobody talks about how hard it is to be an influencer. Nobody talks about how hard it is to be an entrepreneur. Like, we talking the nitty-gritty type of stuff. You can go find some YouTubes on here, but nobody sits there and like has vlogs about it and stuff like that, and it's in major detail of things. And it's wild. It's wild. It's wild to see strangers would rather support you than the people closest to you. And that's like a age-old thing, like that's it, but it's true. It's true. Some people do not want to see you succeed. For whatever reason, some people don't want to see you succeed. People love to lie on your name. Especially if you got a popular name. People love to lie on your name. They know you got a little bit of famousness, a little bit of influence, a little bit of business behind your name. They'll talk bad and down on you too. You know, when I made this decision to start doing what I love, it wasn't right away. It took a long time for me to get there, like years. When I came up with this name, it was back in 2011 when I was on my first deployment, when I was in service. So, and I was young, didn't know nothing. I was all the way in Kosovo, and came up with that name. And now that I think about it, I got out of the shower that day, and it was like very cold out there. I got out of the shower, and I had like a little notepad thing to write in that was over there by my bed. When I came in, because they have the shower outside, you got to get dressed and stuff like that, and then you come back into your room. Because they didn't have inside plumbing in the place. It's just overseas, that's how they are. So in that situation, we had it made. We have it made here versus what I was going through with that mess. But because it would get cold. I came in, wrote down the name, and I said, because I was brainstorming names. And when I wrote that down, I looked and I said, that would be a good company name. Be a good company name. And left it at that. Never really pursued it. Never really picked nothing up. But the reason that it wasn't meant for me to pursue it back then, if I would have had the type of influence that, you know what I'm saying, comes with being a creator in general, if I would have had that, if I would have had, you know, funds coming in, and just, I wouldn't have known how to manage that. I wouldn't even been thankful for what life has taught me, my lessons and all of that. I wouldn't know how to create in love, not only create in pain, because when you create in pain and anger and stuff like that, your creations don't always reach the audience that you're trying to reach, and your success is not long term. When you do it in love, hey, when you do it in love, hey, I got that from Steezo. If y'all don't know who Steezo is, you better go check it out. That's all I'm gonna tell you. If you don't know who Steezo is, it's STEEZO. Type that in. Okay, put the TM behind it because it's trademarked. Put that in your search bar for any search bar. Her website gonna come up. You got her on the YouTube. That's gonna come up, because let me tell you something. She been out for a long time. Like, I remember hearing about her, seeing her on YouTube. I remember how she went live about titty tape. When she put titty tape out, that was a big thing because she was riding around, I believe in her car. She was driving around somewhere in Atlanta, and she was just talking about how she created this, and this was back before we had all this extra help. There was no AI. There was none of that. Your name had to hold weight back then. This, and I'm talking years ago when she came up with this, and she went viral off of that. On many platforms, she went viral off of that. That's what I'm talking about. Like, but she's built over the years. And when she told me create in love, really create in love, and that's when everything will come into fruition. That was her advice. So I'm just thankful for the lessons. And I really feel like 2024 in general for this year is the year of, of truth. This is the year of truth. If you've been a liar, you're being exposed. Unfortunately, I ain't gonna say no names, because I think she getting tore up from the floor up for real. She getting tore up for real. She's getting tore up on this internet right now. And I used to watch them as a couple. Like, I was heavy watching them. I had no idea that one person was that toxic. Like, that's wild to have that type of mindset. It is. Whoo. It is. Hey, and shout out, Lily been doing her thing. Lily been doing, I might as well drop some name that's pertinent to this. Lily been doing her thing. But I'm so glad to see B actually, and it's big B, not a little B. Hey, Kicking It With B on the YouTube. Seeing that she's blown up the way she has. And then seeing her friend TOOTIETOOREAL blow up as well. Like, seeing that genuineness come out, that's everything. That's everything. We need that on any social media platform, but we definitely need it on YouTube, because you don't need people. Like, you can hide behind this right here. You can hide behind this right here all you want to. You see what I'm doing? You can hide behind this all you want to. Or it could be your phone. I don't know where my phone is at. It could be your phone. It could be anything that you're trying to hide behind. A keyboard. You got a keyboard. Laptop. All of that. You can hide behind it. But when you get out here in this world and you not living the way you claiming on here, when you do that and somebody calls you out on it, whether it be on this platform or in person, yeah, hell, in person is worse. When somebody calls you out on it, you been in a mask. You've been behind a mask. You haven't been showing your true self. You haven't been showing your true self. You haven't been showing your true self. You haven't. And baby, I'll say this. If I hadn't helped, and I just got to put this out here, because when you go through your own growth, you see where you weren't supposed to help people. You see where you were supposed to go and leave them where they at. Leave them wherever they at. Had I not helped the females that I had helped over the years, baby, I have money in my bank account, and that's real. And we not talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We talking way more than that. Thousands thousands, not triple digits though, but thousands of dollars would probably be in my savings, if not invested in something else that would grow money-wise. I was foolish to put my money into a woman that liked me at the time, just to show her, hey, I got your back. Please, where y'all at? Not here? Not here. Not here. And that when I say that, it's big everywhere, but it's really, really big in Atlanta. That thing is like ridiculous in Atlanta, when you have, in the outskirts of Atlanta, when you have people who just trying to get on. They just trying to get on and use your name for clout or do certain things. And, oh, I see her and how she moves, and she genuine, she kind, she nice. I could sit over here for a minute and build and dip. No. But thank you for my lessons. But thank you for my lessons. I want to tell each one of you women that thank you for my lessons. I wish I'd get my money back, but you know what though? That's fine, because it's gonna multiply, if not triple, quadruple. It's going to happen for me out here. But this time, because y'all see me on this, so when I do blow up, when I do start getting real famous up on here and doing with my clothing and all of that, creating things, just all my creations, do not, I am unaccessible. I'm unaccessible. I am unaccessible. Sorry, I feel like I got to sneeze and I'm trying to make it go away. It wasn't one of them type of pauses. But I'm unaccessible. You don't have access to me no more. You can't even come to me and be like, hey, nope. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. Stay over there. Stay over there. When you learn your lessons and you figure out who you really are and you start believing in yourself and really standing on who you are, inside and outside, boy, girl, you can't, there's nothing that can come in between it. Nothing that can come in between it. My mom used to tell me all the time, you love to talk. You love, like when I was growing up, I'm telling y'all now, when she used to have the camcorder and you used to take them tapes and you used to put it in it, first of all, she had me in pageants. I just want to say this because I don't understand why, but I guess because I was her first girl and she just, you know what I'm saying. But because I didn't like people. I didn't like being out there. I didn't like it. I was bored, in all honesty. But you know, I just did it. It was making her happy, so I was just going along with it at the time. I didn't have no choice. But where was I going with this? See, I don't like when I do this. Oh yeah, so when you put the tape in and stuff, she had all these different tapes of me just talking. I would get in front of the camera like this, literally like this, and be asking questions. I used to always ask for food, but be asking for questions. Be asking questions. I was a very inquisitive child, and I'm still inquisitive now. I just want to learn more about business and being a genuine spirit, being a genuine soul out here. And my mom used to say it all the time. Yeah, you stay picking up the camera. You stay picking up the camera. You stay in front of it. And I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how can I start? But that's the thing. You just got to get started. You just got to get started. And you have to be consistent with it. Like, who knows? I may dive into vlogging. I got to get a little, what they call them things? The little handle that goes underneath it to hold it. Now, more than ever, we have accessibility literally at our fingertips. Literally. Like, you can make yourself known. You can make your name known. You can make your business known. You can make your presence known. You can. I just sat down on the couch and started talking, and then all this just started flowing out. I guess I just had a whole bunch of different messages that just needed to come out of me. I guess I did. But you have to start. You have to start. You have to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere. You have to. You have to. Because if you don't and you try to wait for that perfect moment, that don't exist. The perfect age don't exist. The perfect time does not exist. You just have to get started. And I feel like I'm talking to somebody that is probably watching my YouTube. And if you've gotten this far, that's wonderful. I need you to like, comment, and subscribe. You know, sprinkle a little comment or two on there for me. But in all seriousness, you have to start somewhere. You have to do it. And it's going to hurt. It's not going to be easy. You may have a few failures. But let me tell you something. I would rather have 100 failures than 100 successful things. Because you learn more in your lessons with failing to become better. Make whatever the creation is better versus you getting it right. So start somewhere. Start somewhere. Like, comment, subscribe again. Sprinkle a little comment or two. I'd appreciate it. And y'all have a very blessed one. And please, if you don't want your business on this internet, whether it be YouTube or wherever else, I was looking the wrong direction. If you don't want your business on here, don't put it on here. And stop messing with folks and thinking that your karma ain't gonna come back to you, because that's not how it works. That's not how it works.